lips angu akaningiriki nawo. Hey. I don't know what it is with my skin and dryness.
I feel like kuZimbabwe kuneka something ngoti uchingopinda I don't know shena inobva yatongokunanaira.
Udzikamwana chama makachena zvenyu vari muromo. Hey.
But hey, dara mangana kukwenya machisi palipiro.
It's a fire hazard. Right. Mr. Chirisa, what it do, West End?
International Kandezo with the Sizzle Batu. Hey, do these people know, bro? Oh my God. They've got, hey, you lot have got no idea. This is, we've spun the block 3 times now.
We're recording this episode on week. Friday. What day is it? The 22nd of August. This is 1:30 in Zimbabwe. Yeah, commitment. We've tried recording this episode since Tuesday.
Out of date. It's mad.
And
we actually started last week. We actually started last week.
But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is another episode of your favorite podcast, Black and Forth Boys Reba Bridge. Satsfigile, Sila.
Yo we Hunganaiti ngosasa pano panika nyaya karikupisa. We just wanna talk about it machitika. Welcome. Oh, you know what time it is. Send it to your friends so they also be a part of this. You cannot describe what you feel, huh? We're taking Zimbabwe to the world, huh? Yeah. This is Black and Forth. Welcome. This is Black and Forth.
Welcome back, boys. Reba Bridge.
Back on the digital bridge.
Back on the digitals. It's even difficult to get excited because you don't know if the episode comes out even after my recorders are even but there's a lot to catch up on, man.
Even Makuajo, bro.
But let's see if we can vroom. What was the hot topic last week? Quickly, thoughts and prayers. Kune boys rakaroera pa State House. Yay! I hope you're having a better week than the guy vakarovera pa State House. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw that combi. My goodness. Goodness.
They are having a man, my brother.
My goodness. Do you know? My goodness.
Oh my
God. Everyone saw that video and said, Papa Satan. Do you know Satan moonwalked in that point? Like
moonwalk,
like what?
Satan
No. It's not even
that situation.
It's not even with Mzimu Yakurasha. Clearly Mzimu, because you know how in Mzimu it was long weekend. Heroes holiday. Mzimu yangaenda kuva. Mzimu yakatoenda somewhere. Yakaenda kuvakisha. Yakatoona that holiday. Aika, ko shift yanga yatotanga.
Oh shit. Oh my God.
Oh snap. And Mzimu yakatoka
I see.
Takatofa kudala.
If anything, Munze what?
Did you see Vanu, bro? Have you seen the pictures of the passengers vakagari squamu? Like, and it looks like vakagari some formation yangu vakagara mkombi.
True.
And I'm trying to imagine the kind of conversation that was happening amongst
each other.
most of our passengers yange aye, the rigorous training that those guys get through kuti vasvike pakunzi ndimi the presidential guard vanoningirina, it's very serious training. And because Zimbabwe, there is zero chance of Zimbabwe ever getting into a international scuffle where they can exercise that training.
Powers. Yeah.
They Saka, when they see that, they're like, ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some second year is. I remember. I remember this module.
I remember this. So it's an opportunity for them to show.
This is my thing.
In their head, they're thinking, one day, because they can never lie and say I was security mkuru murukuningira, because none of the things that happen graduate to the extent, even if you lived there, you know, that's the level of security. It's just simply a thing. 6 months akutopera mpano wangu ndisina kana kumbo. There's zero chance kuti futi ichambofa yakarira. There's zero chance. Ndogara ndichipolisha but naona saka ndokutenda mfano wangu watipa mukana.
Thank you. Thank you for this. Mabullets akutangura.
I think panotosvika kudheni questions kwangu sei kubasa my way, let me tell
you. My way nice.
And
that's kwangu activity. No, it was a good day. It was a good one.
Long story short, those things, my KPIs, key performance indicators. Key performance indicators. I feel sorry. But you know, in a weird twist though, if I owned a castle, that would be the perfect advert for my castle. Kuti hani urona dai ukazvitengera kamota kako,
dai ukatenga kajago kangu aka handling tea.
I would find a green screen. And recreate gendero kuti ndimurikuona vanhu vesa vanhu vanga vari mukomba. This could have been saved. Dai vakatipa 3000 ndavapaka akwa. Tengai mota man.
Ndakagadzira mota in a wheel alignment.
Oh my goodness. That is the day that you retire from driving. That is the day that you say, because I'm pretty certain that even muridzi wekombi akafonerwa akanzi yakunoku. Uya kunoku ndiwo uri kuemploya madriver. Imagine mapassenger ese aya kutotsvagwa makutoitwa police clearance pakutobutswa mhosva yekuti vamwe venyu muri mbavha munomu. Everyone who was in that combi, everyone in that combi is now under investigation.
Takutora DBS. Takutora criminal record background check. Takutora CRB.
My goodness.
That is the definition of week ruined. Like your whole week is
representing the boys there. Another week recording from the C Media studio. Shout out to you, C Media team, for letting me do this and make noise in their studios. Big shout out to Sarah. Big shout out to Sarah Dushel.
There you go.
I hope you're happy. But quick recap from last week. Nyaima Bonzo, I think it's unanimous. Boys and girls, River Bridge, Rakati Pamberi neku destroy evidence. Pamberi neku destroy evidence. Masamba gang.
Team Zamba gang.
Team Tanganda. I think everyone was just like, aiwa, Bonzo ngarichiwe, dikora megida say. And then there were quite a few people that came through and said, no, it's not Oriel school, it's Ariel. The school that the rumored alien landing happened in Ariel school, Yangeri Kurua. So shout out to you guys for paying attention and also for knowing important historical facts. And then Betty, quick update with regards to the Hermione Granger story.
The office approves. Hey yo, the office.
Quick
The office
update.
approves. I felt that
Quick
one.
up.
It took me a second to process, but when it landed,
Layers on layers. Quickly, I just came from Nairobi. Was visiting our Bedi branch in Nairobi. Just
well,
up
were
there
they
to
up to
see
code?
if-
Were they up to code?
clipboard. A few out of line. You know, a few
Ungokasa
out
ever
of
sharp
line.
yakwera.
Yeah, proper.
Yeah.
You know, our bed is,
Ongone meter yakwera. Ongone ruler. Where you ongone tape measure. Hey, per meter. Hey.
you know, this is the Maita statutory of, you know, a tender tungwa. You know,
No.
Are the bed is conforming to the SI units.
Yeah.
You know,
Tinotofona kuti zvoni yeah. Correct.
Nairobi was a good time, man. Nairobi was a good
Did you
time.
cook?
And again, felt very familiar. Nairobi feels, I think I even put it on my Instagram, feels like a much larger and oversized Harare in terms of like the sounds that you are hearing, some of the smells.
Hapwa gang.
What in the Kaguvi street is going on here? You know, so
What in the Trabablas
interchange? What in the and they even have their own, like their Trabablas now is, so what Nairobi has done is, in terms of like to try and mitigate the traffic congestion, right? They have the regular road, and then during COVID they built what they called an expressway. So you get on the expressway. The expressway, you pay to use the expressway. It just cuts through.
Okay.
It just cuts through to the other side of town. So if kana uri munhu ari kuti I'm in a rush, usuda kuita conform to the regular traffic, you jump on the expressway. So Nairobi was dope. The festival was incredible. Shout out to Stand Up Collective for sorting that out. It was incredible. Linking up with you know, Hilary Okelo from Uganda, Sudiata, Fafa, South Africa, you know, incredible
heavy hitters.
Heavy hitters, bro. And it was a lineup.
I have no doubt we were represented very well.
We tried. We stood.
No, we do.
We stood.
Because I saw footage of boys. Oh no, we're fanboy in Kandore. I know how comedians be kuma shows, especially comedians that do man, you know, kind of like for the first time going on. I love the camaraderie because they're relatable, but deep down inside, me what's going
no, but even before,
I'm not saying
even before the show though, you can tell kuti some of the niceness kuti takuona mu 90 minutes game because vanhu vari kupiga unosticking
okay. And then 5 minutes was not what's going on here.
But I honestly think in terms of my lineups, right, this was very much like the people in this lineup were very, like the camaraderie was more real than it was not. You know, it was genuine, subsisting. You know, but you do have my lineup seguti.
Wagwan.
Wagwan.
Hey, you about
Vanhu
that life?
vanotozogumhoresa vatozoti alright. I think there were a few
Okay,
people that were
okay.
like, oh, okay, you wanna do Zimbabwe, alright. Then afterwards, you're like, you can actually see someone saying,
All right.
okay,
Yeah. I see your thing.
fair
Yeah, I
enough, fair enough.
was okay. I get it. I get the hype. I get it. I get
Now
it. I get
will
why you have
hate
the
for.
moniker Mr. Sold Out. Yeah. No, I
But sometimes it's not even good. I get the hype. It's sometimes you're like, okay, I guess I have to hate from a place of knowledge now. That's good, and it's cool. It's cool.
Spoken like a nigga. I told you Dean we hate a university.
Yeah.
So it's okay. Now I can hate. Yeah.
Me and Pusha T hate from a place of principle. It's fair enough. Fair enough.
I want to be informed in my hate.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No better second round. No better second round.
I'll see you.
Catch you on your worst day. You up right now. You're up right now.
Up right now. Jump matter. Yeah. Form is not permanent.
Form is not permanent. But in that same vein, big up to my Harare people. I'll be seeing you guys at Shoko Festival on the 25th of September. Tickets are on shokofestival.co.zw. Last time I checked, those tickets were looking a bit sketchy. This show is exciting to me because it's a big outdoorsy vibe. So
Okay, they take it
September, summer, it's outdoors. Like it's going to be comfortable looking. Like if you've seen like the shows that Dave Chappelle do, Ohio, Yellow Springs, that's like the same vibe that they're trying to go for. Relaxed and chichichi, Arari Gardens, under the stars. So come out, get your tickets, shokofestival.co.zw.
That's beautiful.
It's going to
Sounds
be fun.
conceptually tight.
Yeah. Also on the lineup, very, very young, exciting comedians. Bongeni from Blues. We have Munya Guramatunu. We also have Mike Chipere come through.
Do we have the ladies? Are the ladies represented well?
Munya Guramatunu is sounds it sounds very but she's the surname, also because Darwa Munya no ananga louder, but Munya is very much a woman. Darwa Munya ndiye anofamba achitsura vanhu kuti bvudzi renyu mune mawigi nemawivhi. This is not African. But yeah, Munya Guramatunu, I think they are also adding, they might be sneaking in another lady. Hopefully by next year, female comedians will be a thing of the past because there is some exciting female comedians that are on there. So very exciting.
I've no doubt the good work you're doing with the new school comedy show is going to unearth even more.
Come through, come support the young kids. New school comedy, end of month, every last Friday of the month. Come through this month, Iriko. Very exciting lineup as well.
Your headliner?
Nah, my show I know you have 30. I can't do that.
Icho.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm wearing shades because it's been a very sketchy. My song anoti kuneta and anoti kuchema. Yesterday I went and paid school fees. Yesterday I went and paid school fees. I'm a song. I don't want you guys seeing pain. I'm a happy guy. I don't want you guys.
I'm smiling through the pain.
I'm smiling through the pain. Like why? Wamboti uchipezana nema Honda Fit muroad uchiti iwe ndo school fees.
School fees guy. Iwe ndapesana ne school fees andasiya.
I've become the guy I know. Like I'll look at my sister and say, muita zvekuverenga ikoko. Kango driver. Ina handidi hangu. You know when you start speaking in incomplete sentences. Inini zvetu harisi gore revakomana.
Funny business. Funny business.
And from time to time when you go
Imi. Oh, okay.
A song comes on the radio and she starts singing a little bit too loud.
Saka bongoza ama lyrics. Ndo zvakazara musoro izvozvo. Ndo zvakazara musoro izvozvo.
Ndikakuti Israel Gaza izvezvi.
Hey, you know what's mad? The older I get, and sandashka hangu kuvana, but I can feel it. I can feel why. You know, sometimes moms gonna die and whatnot, or even just rents, they just be vexed for no reason, bro.
You look like you're against fun.
What is this fun policing is going on here?
Like, decibels get beyond a certain level and you're like, That's what my mbuya used to say. Like my dad's mother is illiterate, right? But from time to time, she'll whip out a code English phrase from nowhere and for no reason at all.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, but how do you know this? Because, I mean, of all the words to know,
come on.
You went straight to lavatory.
You went straight to lavatory. Hey.
Aiwaruta iti lavatory kana kutoti lavatory wakutotaura something else kwavari ito lavatory kana vakuitaura iyo kuti zvelavatory
yeah, vanenge vatiri kunyara because deep down inside vanoti handidi zvokumama panapa.
So this week we have to cook with gas. It was a busy week, starting obviously with the biggest story right now. DJ Towers finally received his Toyota Fortuner and a cool $50,000 pocket money
on top
from the philanthropist in chief, Wicknell Munodani Chivayo. Just want to get quick thoughts. I don't know if you understand.
In all fairness, the boy been singing for his dinner for a while. Like I said, I think Takashika Pangoti, hey.
No,
do what you do, son.
Unaona pa vanhu vanodeserva mota idzi. DJ Towers is probably number 0. Pavanhu
anotanga kuti chaizvo
kana tikutaura vanhu vanopa Towers should have been the first one.
I'm actually surprised it's taken this long.
Pane inonzi chi kana vakutaura zvima kink vanoiti chi vanoiti chi kink yekunyadzisana.
Oh.
Because there's
it's a thing. The panicking guy.
But do you know the crazy thing now? So the backstory is, Towers has been riding with ZANU-PF for a while now. I mean, Chinimbi, Passion Java, now Wicknell. Well, proximity-wise, he's not really that close to Wicknell, but it's all in social media and people. I mean, I grew up with Towers, in Chikurubi. Both our parents were
like that.
Yeah, well, not like that, but like it's one big police camp. So both our parents, police officers. Both our fathers. I don't know what his mom did. But both our fathers are police officers. And Towers actually comes from a well-to-do family. His family was, peak entrepreneurial spirit. His mom was one of the first ones to do those China routes, doing Masut before Vanasut World, before Ananingrin. So for a long time, all the nice suits that were being worn by Mapurisa off their off days were being supplied by. And so they got into the Makombi business early on. They had hella Makombis before Makombis were even a thing. Like I'm talking pre, like 2008, 2009, 2010, right?
Not like that.
They built a very nice house in Rua, like that. He went to MSU, studied accounting. Not sure whether he finished or he dropped out. I think he graduated. But
You did
very clearly,
actually. I've seen it.
yeah, very clearly
Well,
never pursued that as a path. I say all this to say, I say all this to establish kuti Tawanda hapengi. I say all this to say
I was literally about to say he's very obviously not an idiot.
I say all this to say kuti Tawanda is not crazy. I actually, if for whatever reason this clip gets to him, I actually want, because I mean, all his actions now have been exaggerated. Now that Tawanda has gotten the car and the money, I would like to see him stop. I would actually like forthwith. If T1 was to start speaking in complete sentences, because I mean, wawina.
Yeah,
If now if akabuda pa ndingiri nakachinja buda pa Instagram ati aiwa inzwai guys. Listen up.
Listen up, hear me out. May I please address the nation?
May I have your attention, please?
May I please have your attention?
Going forward, ndangatichida kungoti, because I mean we've grown accustomed to everything that Towers does is over the top. It's ridiculous. It's. But what people are 50,000?
Yeah, he's a character.
49 75,000.
Do you know what I can do? 50,000 right now would solve so many of my problems right now.
Now, first thing first, ndoenda kuroa yekati yangu ndo 50,000 eroro ndoikomita kuMozambique ndotumidzira bhero refashion ndotanga kuningirikina ndotanga kunyengera mabhebhenyu.
Clean up. You might even tuck in a trip to Turkey. Fix the hairline and that.
Honest, if there is one sign chinokuradza kuti Tawanda hapengi, it's pakaenda unokollecta mota akaenda namwomzi wake namudhara. That's not a sign yemunhu anopenga. That's sign yemunhu ane pfungwa dzakatodzikidza nekuziva kuti this moment requires the parental unit to be here. And that was incredible. So I'm looking forward to seeing his next steps.
Yeah, no. Interesting. Hey, do your thing, young man.
But within that, I would love to see, I mean, tisingade kumpa pressure yekuti anzi aite zvinemusoro nemari. At least 5,000 inofanira kuenda kutema vanhu nemahot-dog. Inini hangu ndiri ni Tawanda ndine list revanhu vainditi iri zibenzi iri. Iri ziningirikini iri. Tsvaga maadresi enyu ndongoya noti.
Mahot-dog.
Ndopana kandoro erapo.
Bo.
Idya bhega mfana wangu.
Butter Vienna sausage.
Because no. Fortune yakashandirwa iwe.
No, he worked for it, man. Hey, ndo inonzi Chezia type shit. What can I say, man? Hey.
Speaking of Chezia, Mike Chimombe just celebrated 44 years. And 44 years, that's how old he is now. It's 44th birthday. And unfortunately...
Is he still behind bars?
No, yeah, he's still at college at Chirigo.
Bro, I can't believe my man is still there, because at this rate,
degree after one semester.
Anyway, at this point, Batishani is celebrating 44 years behind bars.
Just enough for you to learn your lesson. I don't know what lesson is meant to learn, but hey,
bro, like I'm sick. Jesus Christ.
At some point, even my bed, I know I have to diversify.
I got a portfolio young. I have to spread it out. I feel spread it out. I
wonder what happens to the businesses of those people. Like, do these people, like if you're a entrepreneur, are these people that have structures in place, or do these business rely on this person being available on the ground, seeing everything and managing?
They definitely do. I think depending on to my side hustles and to my items, Shakamiro say fairs, but Zimbabwe being Zimbabwe, mabhege ematenderpreneur dzimwe mari dzembudzi dzimwe dzacho chichichi dzinenge dzakatoti dzinenge dzakatopfinyirwa pasi pebhesi yembed type stuff. Saka I'm sure the boy, I don't know if there was any seizure of assets and
I don't think so.
I don't know, but again,
I know if there's any assets they seized, it's probably the baddies. That's the first asset.
Tipei, hey, vakati kandorani vacancy.
Tanzwa kuti baba avapo
toda transfer go
ye rent yanga iripo here this month.
Mama,
baba vakati because of my legal fees. Baba wakati because of the mounting legal fees. Yeah.
Mounting legal fees.
I might have to diversify my portfolio.
And ndizvionere. And I might have to explore other avenues.
Inenge iri CV inenge munasvika padore ZANU-PF headquarters.
Yeah. Go. Vane network. But you know what's mad? What I've like, it's a slight digression. What's always blown my mind is even like internationally and big acts. You know when you hear Uti Ningi is dating Ningi who once dated NFL star, who once dated rapper Ningi whatnot. And I'm looking at these niggas and I'm like, boys, I wouldn't have my beddies as like what do we
No, I think partly kekuti no ndakutorera baby rako.
Nah.
Anona ndakutorera.
Nah, I don't even think it's in a ndakutorera baby rako kana.
No,
I don't fucking get it. It blows my mind.
So because otherwise there's no other way to explain it. Because
like fun kana sawiti wewe bro.
It's very much a misogynistic a thought process of the value of this. Like, okay, I drive a Ferrari because ndakaona ninga achidrive a Ferrari.
Okay.
So is that misogynistic thought process yekuti people in that world, people have commodified women. Yekuti kana baby ranga rina offset. If I also get baby ranga rina offset, that tells me kuti ndinopisa level ra offset.
Okay, I get that. I get that reasoning.
Which is it's a very silly thought process. It's very unsatisfactory
to me. That's crazy.
Yeah, you are, but
for you,
but remember
Instagram. Like where my baddies, bro. Where my like.
Tell us more, young man.
Hey, withdraw. I withdraw Delela. Honorable.
Problem yako unoriara. Problem.
And leave the camera on Menashe long enough.
He's going to snitch. Ladies and gentlemen, this man per weekend. Do you remember what you did?
What did I do per weekend?
Per weekend, Menashe put out a press statement on his Instagram and said, I am at home this weekend.
Yeah.
I am not going anywhere. It's 6:30. Oh, look at me playing FIFA. Oh, look at me. It came as no surprise because no one believed him.
Yeah, which was very offensive, to be honest. Because deep down inside, ndiri
We are your
homeboard.
friends. We are,
Nditaura
deep
chokwadi,
down,
ndiri homeboard.
which deep
Ndiri
down?
homeboard.
Kuzvigunu. Which
Kuma
kind
toes.
of kuma? Which deep down? Yeah, man,
I'm a homeboard.
do you remember
I'm a
this?
homeboard.
I remember this episode of Gringo when he was lying to this girl. Which apa padeni apa ndo padeni pedu chichi like so the sleeper den paishanda yopadeni. So the babe comes to the house one time, so arumuradza mudeni and it's my pictures, and he says kuti ko the girl is like ko same amunambofanana one kanzi hayi hauzivi here some people me makafanana kana kutsapfu kana makumbo. And the girl looks at
Gringo
him
bad
like,
man, you know.
oh,
Okay.
like,
All
but
right.
yeah.
No, but not deep down inside the but you see, I saw it through. Even then, Pandagazo Buddha on Sunday, wachoka. That was no, it wasn't a me thing. It wasn't my choice. Nakata
Out.
mistake. Nakata mistake here when there's a mom's coach a couple
All
weekends
right, you
back.
won't go through that gosh.
And then she got hooked. And then one from the coach you see, now I have to go. But for
You
what
have to
it's worth,
Mm.
takabuda tritu vatano gocha nyama vatadzoka kumba.
But then again, everything that you did that weekend was a proper chave kukandwa chira. Everything that because first musosara de waka relax up at den. Then secondly, wakubuda urutoshandisa moms because kushandisa moms is the equivalent of to my father's toenda tunoenda nevana kutown tichipusha prem. That is because apa vanhu vese vari kubhura vari kuti ona munhu ashe uya namoms vake achivagochera chichi
Inga is a good son.
chave kukandwa chira.
Aiwa ininika please notice kuti ndakati ndiri mumba mangu handinomboti handisi kuaccepta vaenzi.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
There
Okay.
you go.
He's done it. He's gonna done it.
We got it.
Yeah, we got him, Your Honor. That's it.
Rev it up.
Rev it up. Let's go. Move in. Yeah. Mom, just tell surveillance. We're not. Yep. We got it. That's it. Let's go.
Read him his rights. Oh man, I don't know if you've been following the whole Mark G Soap and Duga Minnie story, but as of a few days ago, Soap and Duga was
there's a 2 million rand lawsuit or something.
Yeah, but Soap and Duka got suspended because on top of working at the podcast, he worked as a radio presenter at Kaya FM. So he got suspended there. Obviously, the basis of that suspension being that he did something outside of his work that brought disrepute to his place
to the
of
brand, to the
employment.
company. Yep.
So yeah, and it's so crazy how when you read the comments of these things, right, you see how detached from reality some of these comments are. Because you still see people saying things like, what is the basis of this lawsuit? The guys just said a comment, or what is and you're like, it's the misogyny. People think misogyny is a defense. It's not a viable defense. You really can't be saying things as cavalier as someone's body part.
No.
Like,
hey, okay.
That's
okay. Devil's advocate.
nah.
No, just devil's advocate. Again, disclaimer. I know.
Give us what is the devil's advocate?
No, but we touched on this before, and okay, I don't know. Wait. It's the. All right, all right. Like, it's a comment that was made in passing regarding one's genitalia and the hygiene surrounding it, right? And if we can sue a nigga for such a callous, by the way, reckless comment, mad, out of pocket. Hey, I got shit to go right. Hey, not even out of pocket. You know, kasajo get my jeans inside the inside pocket and the inside. Yeah, I got shit to go. He hopped out of that. But like we said before, beef racket with her apparently stemmed from her having said to Johnny, hey, my man, you know, was on the grape soda side of things, right? Now, sounds like one varungo kandra now mud slinging, we're all back and forth in a mud slinging. One might even argue kuti the former is more detrimental. Joke down. Because if I'm trying to think of the equivalent. I'm trying to think of the equivalent of that. But the example that I came up with, I actually realized that would infuriate me. Because if you walk around, I'm not saying no. I'd be vexed. I would be vexed. So, but I'm not about to take you to court for that.
No, so okay, so a few things are happening here, right? A few things are happening here. I think there very clearly has been a very public back and forth. Maybe the back and forth and maybe back and forth is too big of a word. I think there's been a very public, incessant going on from Mark G's side. From time to time, he's brought up Minnie's name. And the basis might be what you're saying. Could at some point Minnie accused a Mark G of sexual violence, of sexual harassment, or things that graduate to the level of rape. But you see where that there's a fault line there is if indeed Minnie Lamini did do that, Mark G was very much well within his remit to sue, because that is very clearly falls within the lines of defamation. It falls within,
literally.
That is
defamation. So you have to prove a loss of earnings and this, that, and the other, and real impact on my graft, of which on the Mark G side, there's a balance of scales. No, I just like, yeah, cool story. Bro.
But that's where I'm trying to separate these issues, because if we look at it like that, if we say Kuti Mark G is well within his rights to say what he said, because Minnie, those are two separate issues. When Minnie did that, he should have taken it to court, right? Yeah, you don't. I don't think he has a baseline to then continue this barrage of insult on the baseline this person, because when this person now takes you to court, it's not a defense to say but agambondit.
That's fair.
Now it's a separate issue whether what Mark G did say graduates to the level of defamation. I think that's a separate issue, and that's something that the court then is well within its rights to say, let's look on the basis of defamation. I think what Minnie was really interested in is, at the very least, an apology.
Fair enough.
A very sincere, and I don't think she got that. I think when these guys realized what they had done, I think the proper course of action was to say, I think because of how big the platform is, 1 million, over 1 million subscribers and Chakadaro, when, even when people disagrees with what you've said, it just sounds like it's very loud. For at least 3 weeks, it was the topic of conversation. It was debated in court. It is a point of, even if she can't prove loss of earnings, she can prove some level of discomfort in her work. That insult sounds so specific. It almost insinuates could Mark G knows you on that level of intimacy. Now this
But
person
I
can
feel
come
like
back and say, no, it was a question. I was asking, I was merely posing a question. But even that is a slippery slope.
yeah,
But I
no,
was just,
no, but I get it. I get it. I mean, it grates on the ego because at the same time, these are big figures, and
yes,
and mini bad. You go through life,
exactly.
it's actually bad, and then more man.
I think
Hey,
she can prove loss of earnings as a baddie. Because
yeah,
or not, she can prove loss of earnings.
hey,
Again, Minnie, let me tell you something. Anopedza zvangu loba zvekutivena mabhedhi inini.
yeah, what I I want to that clipboard.
Unozati handi vanoiti LLB yangu BBL.
Yeah.
Bachelor of Baddie Laws. Bachelor of Baddie Laws.
He's the one who wrote the bar exam.
BBL.
Devise the bar.
Come.
We're going to be testing your knowledge.
We successfully defended a mine Granger last week. Case was thrown. Now she's back at Hogwarts, finishing off her studies.
Oh my God! Akutotamba Quidditch nevamwe.
Akio Range Rover. Akio.
Oh my God! Oh, stop that!
Akio, Brazilian 26-inch.
You wait.
So you can be my second client. I can.
You 100% success rate as it stands.
100% success rate
right now.
I mean,
man's moving like Mike Ross. Did you catch wind of that case? Yeah, a couple, in London, where it's a Zimbabwean couple.
The cars.
They've been run yemot.
I was
quite frankly impressed.
No, I was disappointed. Why were you impressed? Why were you impressed? Let's hear your take.
Ndinofarira business tiri macouples kuti zvoni vanenge vatarisana kuti right tiri zvigogodza iwe uri chigogodza handiti ini ndiri chigogodza, because I remember that when you're talking about Hilsey and his missus ndati iwe vanhu family business.
Yeah. Okay. So I get why you'd be impressed, right?
It's Bonnie and Clyde.
I'm disappointed because first of all, so for context, the story that Monash is talking about, there was a Zimbabwean couple in London caught, sting operation. They were found with ridiculous amounts of cash, several car keys to several high-end vehicles. It looks like it was a long-term investigation where they
car boosting syndicate.
Car boosting syndicate. So they were arrested, and they're very much Zimbabwean. I was disappointed because this was the first I was hearing of them. That is the root of my disappointment. That is the root of my disappointment. So there's
because you could have copped something on the low.
One, but more importantly, there's certain crimes, brother. There's certain crimes that I believe you only do this crime because your wiring in your brain is a certain kind of wiring. I'll give you an example of a guy that we are both familiar with. I won't say his name, but you remember big fraud guy? He's currently away at college right now, right?
I don't No, be honest.
I believe,
Bro, he must be. And it doesn't make sense.
He doesn't make sense.
Because one can't just vanish off.
But for the reason that you believe his absence is because he's in jail. Because you remember that guy was a very, very loud guy, right?
Yeah.
If he's in the club, he's popping bottles, he's what. That is a guy who in jail right now is like, ndakasungura zviripo.
Yeah. They got me. Yeah.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
you got me.
So I don't understand. How are you in a crime syndicate where you're boosting cars, high-end vehicles, and we never saw you floss? So you're telling me this was a proper job for you? Like in your head, you were doing this crime for what? As a 9 to 5.
No,
like
because
at no point did you show up to Zimfest in a wrath and say and Vandovati. Do you got me?
You can't even enjoy the spoils.
There's certain people right now who are running amok in Zimbabwe. If for whatever reason those people end up getting arrested, everyone will be like, nah, fair enough. There's certain careers that don't go hand in hand with humility.
No, because this you're so right. I'm looking at it from the perspective of sometimes the allure of crime yakadaroga and or just breaking the law, fast money, kudin. As a single man, is, from time to time, I want to be able to pop on my bodoro. I want to be able to, draw things, enjoy. Galavant, udachi baby, iwendo. Chairman 5,000, barapo. It just so, big baller, Jonda Vashiga. Yeah. But you can't even do that because it's iwewe na manda mwangu moduzoga mchiviringa mchitrai popinda zakade or and just to stash it past the mattress.
Like even if your missus is involved, bro, even more wholesome. Then you're saying, are you stunting on church groups? Are you stunting on the Easter fellowship? You and your wife show up in different. Like, where you stunting? How is it that you're being caught in big London with all these? Because in terms of cash, it wasn't small monies that they were caught with. It wasn't the hundreds of thousands of pounds, right?
Yes.
How is the reason why that Nyaya didn't trend or wasn't as big within the Zim community as it should have been? Because everyone was like, who?
Who's that? I tell you,
Who?
No, but it's also impressive. It takes a level. Ibasa, like you said, Ibasa, bas.
It would have been even more impressive if we have a docket of good. No, wakamboya kwa King Alfred cannot dance table title aziva.
Taito goch bro. Vaigara vachificha nenhangirini nemalambos.
Then we are even more motivated to show up as my character witness. No. Some of the money they used it to feed the community. And one of my. But if you were stealing for stealing's sake because utorine chirwere chekuba, that's disappointing. Man. That's because then again,
you know what's
chekuba. Then how are you being caught, bro, with evidence on your person? Be a serious criminal.
But also, right? Do you know the effort and level of organization that's required to run such an operation at that scale? Because I know for a fact doesn't sound like it.
No.
Which means employees. They had to have a structure. Drug dealers line rake rinenge richitika like clockwork. Them men are putting in work. Like they're putting in real man hours.
Allegedly, just in case our FBI agents are sounding dangerously close to intimate knowledge here, my brother.
Anyway, allegedly.
Yeah.
Right?
This is based Based off Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11, allegedly in it, in my heist. Allegedly in it. No, but I'm like, that level of organization and structure, you really can't just exert those efforts into an actual business.
Yeah.
And you're meeting the same profits. And mariacho unogona toitapfuna zvakanyatsonaka.
Wakarelaxa. Nebaby rako.
You can actually build an empire, you and your missus, like legitimate. Because kana muchimuka every day muchiti right. How are we shipping motor toisa mudram toendesa uko kutodaiwo he nhangarikini uyaona ipi apo maki chibanzi but you're running a company essentially. Why not just divert those efforts into something that's clear? Because I don't think the mariacho is that fast.
No. And this zufana zonotengwa legitimately motor zacho.
Zufana unotengwa pamwe makufanira kuchinja chassis number and what
it's a whole thing.
Guys.
It's a whole thing. But yeah, in the top five, ladies and gentlemen, our top 5 proudly brought to you by Changamire Coffee.
To those asking, mnashananga chinwe mvura.
Want to quickly see what are my brothers Changamire Coffee. They sent my wife a package. And they made a whole blend and my blend. I was like, because what is this? You're trying to charm my wife now.
What do you about my Maita blend?
My Maita blend before a black and forth blend.
Blend, imagine! Oh my God, I can't believe it. This
how?
Nah, how? Cheeky. Nah, them are cheeky, you know.
How?
Them are cheeky.
How? To the black and forth blend.
Nah, to the black and forth blend.
Big up Changamire, man.
To the black and forth coffee.
Black and forth coffee. Big up to Changamire for taking care of the family, man. So our top 5 this week is top 5 most underrated lyrics. My lyrics are Gucci, you've heard countless times, but there's one day where you're like,
but
it's like a deep is a damn. God damn it.
No, so this is across all genres.
Across all genres. Might even throw in a cheeky international one a little bit. But Inini, when I had this, the most recent time that I had this epiphany was a XQ. Vanorova nema. Vanoreva nema.
Nema.
So he's flowing.
I think I know the one you're gonna mention because this.
So he's doing Bonzo Retsura Tsengeke baba.
Bonzo Retsura Tsengeke, it's mad. Bonzo Retsura Tsengeke is mad. Wakambo Tsenga Bonzo Retsura.
I never thought about it. Thought about it.
Even Darama Bonzo on a date, like yay.
You look at that board and you say, fair enough.
Oh, okay, that one.
I think this one is. You look at it and say, I think this one's a price.
This one I have to.
Don't go up there. But the lyric on that song. But the lyric that really got me was ndo type yakasungirira Jesu pamchinjikwa yakamupfekedza crown. And I was like, Mr. Purity.
Yeah, he put in work on that one.
I was like, Mr. Purity, song embawa.
Yo.
Ndo type yakasungirira Jesu pamchinjikwa yakamupfekedza crown. Son? It's not enough for me to say that these people are two-faced. It's not enough for me to say that these people have a snake behavior, but don't type yakasungirira Jesu pamchinjikwa. Like that speaks to a dichotomy of these people are doing one of the most. But no. pfeka crown yako mpesa
pavaitoroverera kudaiwo vachiroverera nhengerekeni yakambosheka kama vakati no igadzirise fix it.
Fix your crown, king.
Fix your crown, dog. Oh, you ain't got no hands. Yo, mugadzire crown.
That's dark. That's dark.
It's dark and laughing.
So that's my first submission.
Oh, that's a good one. Strong one. No. Watanga on a heighting. My first submission would have to be take it a little back. Mano muroyi kunyepera kutya dzvinyu akasungirira nyoka muchiuno. Son!
To be honest, this entire top 5 could be Paul Matavire lyrics.
Yeah, bro, that nigga was...
He was cold.
That was cold with it.
Yeah.
Mano
Yeah.
muroyi kunyepera kutya dzvinyu akasungirira nyoka muchiuno.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Paul
a bar.
Matavire. That's a bar.
That is a bar. What's
kunyepera kutya
dzvinyu, bro. Aba une python.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Aba nyoka yacho wakatiisa mabhakos ebhande.
Nagini.
Oh my days.
That's crazy. In that same vein, Paul Matavire, I raised you, Leonard Jakata. Leonard Jakata.
I was about to pull up. I feel like Jakata had one, and I think I have. Okay, I've got a system to read that one, but yeah.
No, but I don't even want to do a specific Leonard Jakata. I would just, do you know, like Leonard Jakata Mugove. Leonard Jakata was 25 years old when he wrote Mugove.
Really?
Yeah. 25 years old. Kana pachine chamakandichengetera baba ndokumbira vo mukove wangu ndichiri kurarama tenzi tarirai ndozakazwa sechipfeko nevane mari ndisina changu ndinongotsvanyirwa ndichingofundutswa.
Son! Bars, son. Perfect.
25 years old. Zanza one.
Wango bro.
It's kind of lyrics that you write after someone akutora baby. Nothing to do with an existential crisis.
I think when them lyrics are
who did you want to raise?
I think this one for the. It sounds very surface level, right? But it's heavy.
Yeah.
Anodyiwa hataure manyepa.
Anodya. Anozoziva chete kana achinge azorambwa. There's no way System Tafrida was going to survive the HIV/AIDS epidemic.
Ain't no way.
There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way.
Bro.
There's no way that if Magic Johnson had the wherewithal to shit, he would have saved us everyone. But my goodness. There's no way.
Ain't no way, son. Fuck. No. That man had bars.
I raise you. Let me throw you this one. This one is on an international thing. I heard it recently, and I was like, it has to fit in. LL Cool J on All I Have with J Lo.
Okay.
So J Lo comes in and says, "Oh, my pride is all I have," and then LL comes in and says, "Pride is what you had, baby girl. I'm what you have." So the song is about, the gist of the whole song is really a baby girl who's complaining with auditory serious. I've violated my girl codes and chakadaro to be with you, but auditory serious. I see you cheating all around town. And first, the entire song, I would have, but I would say, but when we link up, it's magic. So now the girl is saying, Japera, because my pride is all I have. And this German comes in and says, no. Pride is what you had. Zvazvo kutoti pride hausisina.
Wakamboshaina.
Pride is a Zimbabwean.
Pride muzimba.
Pride is a Zimbabwean. Pride is a Zimbabwean. You are
He's cooking.
Sila. 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 Sila.
Vapeka Jake. Hi. Oh, kubvuka sadza with that one. No. I get it.
Then
Maskiri. Pride is a Zimbabwean, Dad.
Pride is a pride.
Yeah, we can't do a top 5 email lyrics and not find a Maskiri one.
Hanzi uyai newaunoda muri 2 kunge muri kuenda with New Start. And uyai newaunoda
kunge muri kuenda with New Start.
Now this one might be lost on this new generation that doesn't.
They don't get New Start Center. New Start Center. New Start Center.
New Start Center was a horror movie. Because New Start Center was a single mission.
I wasn't even old enough to be even engaging with them things, but I know I even remember logo in New Start Center, bro. Like
New
there
Start
was something
Center,
about it. I knew.
New Start Center, one of the most incredible institutions. Like I think it ended up saving a lot of people's lives. So shout out to New Start Center. I think it's also one of the things that were affected by what's it called? By funding cuts and all these things. But New Start Center, when we were kids, because of lack of information, because of immaturity, it meant 2 things. Either mune zvamuri kufunga kuda kuita kana kuti pabhaizika.
Yeah, we go to hey, wangora hey. Wabuda maumunya zibaba yo like hey.
Either
whoa.
Either muri kufunga kana kuti
pabhaizika. Like
but yeah, let's see if we can put this episode out as soon as possible for you guys to enjoy, for the socials, for Chichichi, please.
Boss, not to fill my withdrawals, anyone. This needs to my withdrawals.
Kuti, but back to regular schedule next week.
Bobo.
Yeah.
When are you back after Shoko? You coming right?
Yeah,
right
after Shoko. After Shoko. Let's finish these productions. Let's see if people enjoy some of these things. This weekend, going to check out tonight. Chiketa. He has his premiere for Bachelors, the new TV show.
That looks so good. That looks so good. Big up the young man. Nandina. I was with LXA. LXA getting paid, boy.
Yeah, shout out to LXA.
Yeah. He's they're in England. I think they're doing the UK leg of the Coldplay tour. I'm not man shown but yeah, he came through Tanganda kwa Shumba Masai. Also, yeah. If you're around London, there's an exhibition dare by my boy Shumba Masai Construm ku Old Street. It's dope, man. Hey, hey,
Go check it out.
hey, that boy cooking sucker if you're in London, I think it's running for a week. Official opening was private opening was Wednesday, but official opening was yesterday. I think it's running for about a week. Go peep it. At the pleasure of linking up na Alexei getting paid, but kuman wangu leave, bro. My nigga. I mean, it's got tell go to on tenga chikavu and what no. You know, I got again. Jim Fisong my pictures. My vibes I got correct. To vibe hard, bro. And then vavuvirwa phone. Vavuvirwa phone.
Damn.
London. And honestly, boys there to my pushback. We said, oh, my phone.
Ukaona uchitocomplaina nechirungu wagarisa mulanda. My phone.
My phone. No, because he had phone yata Tinder and he's taking pictures per phone yata Tinder off to Tinder, of course. And then some nigga comes phone. Sha.
Saka phone yata Tinder.
Akabirwa phone yata Tinder, bro. Rough stuff.
Yeah. No, but kana vari vanata Tinder, I think vanhu vanongobalance kungoti mas aiwa mas haungazote wautoa Coldplay poshaikwa one tinobhaizika aiwa
you know because mudzimu just humbles you, know, sometimes
you know
like,
no stress testing mfano wangu uchiri
the stress test
uchiri
chin
andiona uda kucheka kuti mazi mudzimu yaChristmas haisi yako kamfana wangu sakangana kwabva mfana wangu sakangana wabva saka tokunyamura ningirini saka taida kutokutexta ipa varitocheka reaction time kana mashedzera kuti my phone parubhaizika kuti pafana shodza kuti mbavha andiona mukati meLondon imotoda zakuti tichitese mfana wangu otherwise you're enjoying this success a little bit too much.
Yeah. Testament to how much of a good night it was, because that could have easily dampened the moods. Spirits would have dipped, but they didn't. So
no, if they were on tour now confused, it would have been dampened the night. But they are on tour and Coldplay. You know, I think my phone my per diem. Imagine my per diem is like tomorrow and then refina more too. But if they had been on tour now confused, aichabuda shisha. If they have been on tour now, only say pabhaizika bereka
holy
pabhaizika bereka
pabhaizika boys
anenge angori masori because if Chris Martin then sends a message for whatever reason to Alexei and say, Alexei, you didn't get my text, mate, and says no, my phone got stolen.
My phone, but didn't even spare.
Go, I'm not even spare. I'm pretty certain patwe pane munhu wema phone. And this akatongomira ku replace my phone abiyo.
Nema SIM card, nema pack code is.
Otherwise uri pato na bashero no saka jada same phone wangu.
Saka ngwa shit. Saka manje unobata sei kuzini.
Hey. Apa manje wauya pato kuti uite exposure. Hey. Pabhaizika. Akuona waudza munhu mhosva or something chiitika in your life that person andidza muridzo.
That's a nigga who's got no solutions for you.
Just no.
Zero.
We are not getting out of the hood.
I did not solution for you, bro. That is the most. Don't need to say.
The most I can give you is these sound effects, my bro. The most I
don't want to a tune.
Kana muna not
Yay. Yeah. No. Especially if this and that is coupled with the yay. That is a
shame
nigga
to
who's
Alexei,
got
man.
no, I ain't time to go. My losses. I would have said, no, manyisa but apana achana kubuditsira banga rakadai also. You just call it.
What
call
do they
it
even do with those phones?
Also, apparently they send them to China.
That's crazy. Is that
And
not
I
like
mean, boys, China rules
Marasha
it
Kuange
was
type situation?
and and then I'm gonna be it's in the my phone and the rasa and the biru whatever. It's 1 trillion.
Yeah, you're a favorite customer. They probably saw you and said, "Yeah,
I'll give him a break.
They probably have a picture of you at headquarters when akakablaske Madrid zaka. Repeat.
No, please. No. Vanongo vanoti masales ari kudropa vanoti gatimbo mana tani time tinombowona mana
Our whale.
Shark.
Vantokushandisa ku3 to meet their sales quota. Now imagine if you find out kuti it's your phone company, your carrier actually getting your phone stolen just to meet their sales quota.
Oh, that's mad. Imagine,
they're tracking where you are and they send
the conspiracy. It sounds like a conspiracy. No, guys, you're not seeing. I'm telling you, the whole syndicate, it's all connected. Yo.
The only people that knew I had this phone is the...
Think about it. Who can wipe it? I'm telling you guys, I'm not losing my mind.
Next week, guys. Next week. This has been another episode of your favorite podcast.
See y'all in a week.
Bridge. Hoyoski.